Play this out. Play this
Come
out.
Tuesday.
I give back the life again. I give back the life again. What?
Okay. We're live. I got a lot of music playing right now. I got everything all set up, and it's a bit early, but it's time. Well, it's not time yet. Actually, we're not gonna be kicking off for another 8 minutes. I'm gonna mute Jinx's soundboard really quick. That way, it doesn't keep much.
Don't you fucking dare! Don't you fucking dare!
Yeah, it doesn't work for me, brother. It's making my soundboard. I don't work for me. Drop the down, guys. I need my soundboard.
Maybe don't like hit every button every 5 minutes though.
What's up, Daniel? Welcome to the chat. What's up, David? What's up, Byron? Hell yeah, yeah, it's draft time. Starting off in about 7 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for the yeah. There's a lot of people here. There's a lot of people here in the Discord call as well. So a lot of reaction to get here for the SFL draft. Of course, Master Ceremonies here where I am in the chat with me. I got Jiku, I got Nick Calloway, and I got Pete McKinley here with me.
Sorry. Yeah.
I'll be a Liddy McTitty night when we get things going, which will be in about 7 minutes. So don't forget to get hyped and stay hyped. And if this is your first time watching an SFL stream, hope it's not your last. I don't know why you're starting with the draft, but I guess you want to start off proper. That's cool for you. But go back and watch all of our other stuff at youtube.com/thatcashguy or here on twitch.tv/thatcashguy. You can also join the SFL Discord page, which is in the description of this YouTube video if you're watching this on demand, or it's attached to all of our social medias. Give us a follow on x.com/thesflfootball. And it's Wednesday, my dudes. You know what that means.
So you don't follow X?
I have an X, yeah. SFL is an X. It's the SFL football. I would say Twitter, but then I'm gonna get censored by Elon Mustard.
I'm just saying, if the Muskrat got a problem with it, he can come by to Flatbush Avenue and Foster on the corner, and I'll meet him there. We can discuss it man to man.
Oh shit! Anyway, so we start this in about 6 minutes. Thank you for blowing a kiss, Daniel. Mwah. Back to you. What's up, David? What's up, everybody? I hope everyone's having a good Wednesday. I started my Wednesday 2 hours ago because I slept in. So I had to make sure I had everything all set up. This is gonna be a hectic day for me because I'm gonna have to be going in between messaging people, setting up the draft board, and then making sure everything looks nice and presentable here. And we're only gonna be doing round 1. We are not gonna be doing rounds 2 and 3 live here on Twitch. Those will be exclusively on the SFL Discord page, and live in the call.
Which, if you're not part of, you should join.
Yeah, if you're not part of, you should join. Jake, hit him with a link.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit
put him in that chat. Put it in that chat. Hit him with the fucking link. And join that. You can see all the info on all the teams. You see the rest of the draft order. Any announcements will be made on there as well.
Also, if you ever get bored, you just come in and have a nice little VC.
Yeah, that too. And hear bullshit and talking about video games, sports, football, basketball, baseball, hockey ball, all that fun stuff.
Wait, no. You just said hockey ball. Go back.
I know what I said. Paperboy 64, Pokemon Stadium, Fortnite, Fall Guys, all that fun stuff. Yeah. And we all know that the Tennessee Water Boys, now known, though the Stallions are no more, they are now known as the Tennessee Water Boys, will have the first ever, will have the first pick of this draft. Not the first ever pick. This is the fourth ever SFL draft. Even pickleball, I'm not sure about that one. I've never really played pickleball, actually, so I can't really speak for that.
Pickleball's the GOAT.
I don't even know what that is. Do you guys use pickles, or do you, like... But yeah, this is the official SFL draft board here. The Water Boys will start things off here with pick number 1. I will be right back. My phone is ringing.
The phone is ringing.
The phone is ringing. 75. Good. All right, thanks, bud. There's an animal in trouble.
That was a scam call, and I'm not going to answer that.
There's an animal in trouble.
Nope, it will scam likely.
There's an animal in trouble.
Neither have I, but okay, I get you on that. Anyway, maybe I'll give pickleball a try. But do you use pickles, or do you use, like, I don't understand.
Okay, you know those balls that have like weird, you know those like white balls that have holes in them?
You mean like the highlight balls?
Yeah, those are pickleballs.
That's interesting. But yeah, the fucking Tennessee Water Boys will have the first pick of the draft, followed by the Phoenix Cobras, the London Dragons, Iowa Dark Magicians, Titletown Titans, Hawaii Sharks, and all the way down. The final pick, of course, going to the Hawaii Sharks. A few people have made some trades. The Sharks, as you see, have 2 picks here in the first round. The Outlaws have a pick, has moved up, and the Salt Lake City Storm do not have a pick in the first round of the draft, which is another interesting thing to point out here as well, because a lot of trades have been getting made. There was background music being played, but I, for the life of me, can't find the playlist that I was using. But I think
I got you.
That is a soundboard and not a playlist, sir. And I wait a minute.
The weed.
Hey, you can hear it on stream. Let's go, Poggers.
Oh shit.
Yeah, don't get me banned, please.
They only ban you if there's moaning. You're fine.
So yeah, let's go ahead and play this loop real quick. All right, cool. So we have ourselves a good little background song to be playing while we get ready, because in about 1 minute, the SFL draft begins.
Number 1 overall.
You know, there's a lot of speculation about, which teams could get what, we could go where. But I will wrong thing. I gotta answer a message from somebody in the process. But yeah, I think we are all pretty much in agreement of who we think number 1 is going to be. But you and I, Jake, you and I have been following the draft more closely than probably a lot of people have.
Number 1 overall pick is gonna be Chicken Jockey.
Okay, yeah, you're banned.
Chicken Jockey.
Yeah, no. But yeah, the Water Boys with the first pick, no longer known as the Stallions anymore. They changed that during the offseason. The Water Boys also made a really bold move in releasing both of their starting quarterbacks from last season, that being Brian Carter and Jason Brown. We're now.
That is a good move. You released both of them, which is kind of odd.
Yeah, especially Brown, who's only been in the league for about 2 seasons, so it's kind of a big shock there. How they have an opportunity to go to some more other teams. It is now 1 o'clock, so without further ado, I will say the SFL draft has begun. Yeah, it is. It has begun, as Shang Tsung would say, and the Tennessee Waterboys are now on the clock. That is the wrong thing to play right now, you fucking idiot.
See, this isn't fair though, because the owner of the team is probably AFK.
No, it is fine.
You
said who's the third man?
No, they told our picks in advance.
That is the thing is, this is pretty much a formality at this point, the Water Boys are on the clock technically, but I think everybody is pretty much given the agreement that, well, we already know who's going to go number one. So, yeah. So it's pretty much what are they going to do with this pick when they do select? Is the question.
So this whole thing is just for you to get more views.
Well, no, this part is just a formality because we already pretty much knew in advance who the number one pick was going to be in the draft this season. But without further ado, I guess it's safe to announce that the pick is in. So the pick is in, and without further
Not a food. Hit that one more time.
And with the first pick in the Season 7 SFL draft, the Tennessee Waterboys select Kyle Rowe, quarterback out of University of Tennessee. Kyle Rowe has gone number one here.
Catching a whole transition. Crazy.
What a surprise for everybody. And,
nope.
Yeah, not a surprise at all, I think. And, well, Kyle Rowe from Tennessee, arguably one of the best quarterbacks that was in the rookie showcase. He led me to hit the Red Squadron of the college team. Here in the SFL. It's going to be interesting to see how he fits into his. He's staying home too. He's staying in his home state. He's staying, well, not home. He's staying where he played college at. And
it just fits.
It just fits.
Because California knows how to party.
California love.
California girl.
Daisy Dukes bikinis on top.
So Kyle Rowe going number one. Now we're moving on to number two. Pretty short
Oh no.
Neck road.
Yeah, we've hit an ad break here.
Gotta go back more. Not for my stream.
Oh no, it doesn't. Okay, so it says ad starts in 2 minutes. Sorry about that. But yeah,
We have 2 minutes. Hurry.
The Phoenix Cobras are now on the clock.
We got 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Boom.
And the Phoenix Cobras are now on the clock, and they have. This is the team that Jake and I have talked about, who we don't know where they're going to go.
I mean, I have a couple ideas.
Yeah, what are those?
A good solid pick would always be Trojan Harper. He was a decent running back. Also Cameron Poe. They both did great. We have very little great running backs in the free agency pool, so it'd be great pickups. Again, quarterback can't go wrong this early. You know. You got picks. You got picks.
Yeah, there is a lot of moving parts here in the Tennessee, Phoenix Cobras. strategy. They don't have a quarterback anymore at starting. They lost Kelvin Diggs to retirement. They also no longer have a solid starting running back. They have Dalton Jefferson, who did okay for them, but they're coming to a more secure spot at the running back position. They just lost Miles Walker to free agency, so they might be looking for a wide receiver defensive back. They can always look for another OS to help supplement Coretta or who they drafted last season. But
I feel like they should go for quarterback, honestly, this early to guarantee it.
oh, yeah,
You know,
for
because
sure.
heading into round 2, you can't guarantee a good quarterback.
Oh yeah, for sure. And well, the pick is in. And so we're gonna go ahead and move over there. Hey Matt, hey Cash Man, the music is a bit loud. I can barely hear you guys talking. Let me turn the music down. Sorry about that, dude. There, how about that? Let's turn that down a little bit. But the pick is in, and Phoenix is ready to make their selection. So without further ado, I will be back.
Music makes you lose the control.
Who is Phoenix gonna select?
He's nuts.
Oh my!
With the second pick in the Season 7 SFL draft, the Phoenix Cobras select Nico Jones II, wide receiver, defensive back, University of Iowa.
Damn.
Oh, that's smooth.
No transition for him.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba.
Now we hit ad break.
I got hit with the ad break. Nico Jones II has been drafted by the Phoenix Cobras. That is a bit of a surprise, I should say. Even though, yes, this is an ad break on Twitch, this will still be seen on YouTube. Yeah, Nico Jones II going to the Cobras. I was just talking about how Miles Walker was just released. Was released from the Phoenix Cobras. They look like they're already looking to move on from him. Nico Jones II is a pretty good pick at wide receiver. And yeah, with Nico Jones going number 2, that means London will now be at on the clock with pick number 3. And what a selection there, and good thing there for the Phoenix Cobras. Now on the clock are the London Dragons. And the Dragons are another team that could really go anywhere when it comes to picking players. I'm trying to exactly see. I'm taking a look at the London Dragons roster right now, seeing who they could completely go for here in this draft. And a lot of working parts make their way. To my attention here. One of those being, of course, the quarterback position, which they have Antonio Stark in at quarterback, who led them, better than what they were projected for season. Still not good enough. They could always go. They have no tight end, right ends. They could always go for a tight end. They have no wide receiver linebackers. But I think Jiku, you and I both know what London is more likely looking for here. And I think he's AFK.
No, man.
But yeah, with that being said, I believe the pick is in for the London Dragons. With the third pick of the Season 7 SFL draft, the London Dragons select Mario McLeod Jr., quarterback, Rice University.
Poor kid. Poor kid.
Just to go to that kid.
I'm gonna go 14 London.
Absolute.
And yeah, Mario McLeod Jr., who was originally projected to go number 1 in the SFL draft, will now play for the London Dragons. That's a bright future for him if he can turn that team around.
I was about to say, is it a bright future, Cash?
It could be if they they have a chance to build the franchise around.
They do, but I feel like that's gonna be a 2-year thing. This definitely helps, but I don't think it's gonna help them turn around the destiny.
McLeod is going to be going to of course the London Dragons. Congratulations to him. That means on the clock now, I believe, is the Iowa Dark Magicians. And I believe all of our advanced picks have been made. Now we are officially going to be running the draft in real time here. London Dragons are on the clock. And the Iowa Dark Magicians have a lot of places they could go as well. Iowa did release both of their quarterbacks during free agency. They have a good spot where they could supplement an OS. They could go for a wide receiver now that they've released Jay Rain. They could go for a DS even. But the Magicians are a particularly tough team. Kind of disappointed to see them fall so low in the draft after making the playoffs 3 consecutive seasons in a row. You know, not every team lasts on top of the mountain for that long, and the Magicians are a SFL juggernaut of a team. Pardon me if I go mic-less for a minute, guys. That is why I have these. That's why I have these bozos on the call with me.
Well, calling us bozos but wanting to help your job is crazy.
Hey, man, I mean that in a really, you know, an endearing way.
I don't feel like you do.
But I do.
Disappointed. Very disappointed.
But you know I do.
I agree.
Actually, not disappointed. Disgusted.
Wow.
I agree.
Appalled.
Appalled, absolutely. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to disrespect you.
But you did, though. Look, you made him cry.
Wow, I'm sorry, man. Hold on 1 second. I don't want to charge you doing like some type of hate crime or something. Good.
Yeah, I'm charging you with manslaughter.
Manslaughter.
Emotional manslaughter.
Emotional
Not
man.
physically. Don't
Yep,
worry.
you emotionally
you
sleep.
won't get life, but you might get a few years.
Just chill.
And you'll do therapy.
And Randy will go on your side.
That's fucked up.
We won't talk.
Yeah, and you have to take one punt kick from Randy Orton.
Hold on one
It's
second.
2009 Randy Orton now.
Okay, that's the fact. That's a good fact.
Nah.
I don't know if I
It
like
will
that.
mostly help them. It's for the it's for the future.
I'm
Like
not
Magneto.
gonna lie. I am cooked. Well, you take the punches thrown at you in the roll.
You take the moon, and then you take the moon, and then you take the moon.
Did you take the moon?
What?
Did you take the moon?
That's for me to know and you find out.
Did you consider taking the moon?
I can't tell you that.
Nah, he's grand.
Yeah, what about the sun?
I could take the moon, and then I take the sun.
No, but like 1 billion lines. That's a lot of lines.
That's true.
Let's start with one down the line.
Where is this motherfucker at? I will let everybody know, though, anyway, that is watching the chat, that the pick is in. The pick is in. It's just waiting to get made and announced and all that. You know, I'm kind of a one-man show, putting the graphics together and all this here.
You're a one-man show?
I'm a one-man show. Wait.
Well...
Oh, the one-man show? Is that Big Show doing fucking... Is that Big Show doing Heath Slater, or is that Heath Slater doing Big Show?
It's both. Well...
Interpretation.
He's a one-man show!
He's a one-man show. Ooh, ooh,
Oh, yeah.
ooh, ooh.
He's a one-man show now!
And then his kids get fused. Oh no. Because nobody gives a shit about him.
Wow. I give a shit about you, Heath.
I mean, the kids, not me.
Are you saying you beat your kids, Yeet?
Oh, like
You heard
Rey
it here
Mysterio.
first. You heard it here
No
first.
comment.
Yeet McKinley beats his...
No comment.
No comment is
Oh,
crazy.
man, this is the perfect time to announce that the pick is in. So,
Yes, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Who's picked? Who's picked?
Who's going to Iowa?
with the 4th pick in the Season 7 SFL draft, the London Dragons select
London
Trent
Dragons.
X. No, the Iowa Dark Magicians select Trent X,
Oh.
offensive specialist, University of Texas.
Oh, thank God I crossed him off.
And yeah, so Trent X is going to Texas. Been
Texas.
picked up-
You're saying all the
Trent
wrong
X from
names,
Iowa.
bud.
Sorry, Trent X from Texas is going to Iowa. Jacob, come on, man. It's 12 o'clock in the afternoon, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm tired, brother.
Will someone spike your drink or something?
Yeah, perhaps. I'm going senile in my old age. Is what it is.
Could this help Iowa turn things around after last season?
Perhaps it helps them. It helps definitely supplement TJ Barry, who's also their fellow OS.
Help stack that pool.
But dead.
Ayo.
Trent X has been drafted to the Byron with the ooh yeah. Thank you for the ooh yeah. And welcome to the Iowa Dark Magicians donning the purple. So with that being said, on the clock now is the Titletown Titans actually. So this might actually take a minute. Because Pac is notorious for not getting back to me on time. Titletown Titans are indeed on the clock here.
I mean, I think Pat's at work right now.
He told me he was free today.
I don't know his schedule. I'm just guessing.
Pretty sure Wednesday was one of the days that actually worked for him. Thank you for the Pikachu. Sudden Pikachu there from Matt. Oh, hey, thanks for the subscribing to Tier 1. Tier 1 sub, yeah. Thank you for the Tier 1 sub. You get ad-free views, and you can watch my videos on demand now. Hell yeah. And you also get access to the soundboard. That's amazing. Jinku's also a fellow Tier 1 subber. Let's go, baby. That's what I'm talking about. So the Titletown Titans are on the clock. Let's go ahead and talk about what exactly the Titans need to do for their game plan here. As for some reason, I've noticed that there you go. For some reason, that is...
Sauna's here.
Sauna's here.
The new owner of the Tennessee, I'm not going to call them their new name, Stallions.
No, you gotta call them the new name. Don't dead name. That's rude.
Stallions. Greatest team, Tennessee Stallions.
Damn.
Tennessee Waterboy.
Tennessee Stallions.
Anyway, so yeah, the Water Boys who picked. We can go ahead and recap the draft while we wait for Pack to submit the pick. Kyle Rowe, of course, won at quarterback. Phoenix selecting Nico Jones as second at wide receiver, defensive back. Third pick, London Dragons selecting Mario McLeod Jr. And the Iowa Dark Magicians selecting Trent XOS from Texas.
I mean, Iowa has always been a offensive specialist kind of team. They love their offensive specialist. I mean, they had Aaron Bailey.
Oh, yeah, for sure. On that, the Titans, who with this 5th pick, can do a lot of things. They could use they could go for a wide receiver defensive back to help supplement Robert Sherman back there. They could use a backup for their lineman, Tank Davis, Ryan Alexander, Tyler Ellison. We all could use some backups there. They could use a defensive specialist, maybe a quarterback. Maybe even start looking in the market for a kicker. A lot of these things could come into factor here. And the pick is in. The pick is in, actually. So we got to go ahead and make that announcement very, very soon. Let me shrink that a little bit. I didn't realize that the picture suddenly got bigger.
Oh, hey, buddy. Hi.
I mean, no, nonsense.
So I'll go ahead and mute real quick. You guys can go ahead and riff and ramble.
Yeah, I'm here to rip and I'm here to ramble.
So Simon, how many? Where'd you leave off last night on Naruto after I left?
So where did I leave off of? They just destroyed Hiraku, like the other Hiraku. Yeah.
Okay, so you're in the final stage of the Sasori fight then.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm gonna put it on while I'm in the lab tonight.
I just realized, I was about to ask you, are you gonna be skipping the filler arcs?
I don't know.
Hey, take it from me. Skip them. Come on.
Alright, bet.
Skip the other 9 Tails and Cherokee arc. Skip the 3 Tails arc. That's all crap.
I have more time to not watch One Piece.
You were popping up on the overlay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Wow.
Wow.
Alright, how's it going over there?
Hey, Mayor. Chow, chow. This is a witch hunt, Your Honor.
Oh God. Who'd they get? Who'd they get? Together.
Bum, 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 bum.
Lorette.
Oh yeah. Anyway, oh
Yeah,
sorry,
that-
I was muted on the stream too. Whoops. Yeah, the pick is in, guys. Pick is in. Yeah, we're gonna find out right about now. With the 5th pick in the Season 7 SFL draft, the Titletown Titans select CJ Peaks, wide receiver, defensive back, University of Delaware.
That. Okay. I feel like that's a solid pick for them.
I believe that. I believe so too. I think that was actually a pretty good pickup, an unexpected pickup in my opinion. But it works out for them, and now CJ Peaks is going to go from Delaware all the way up to Boston, rocking Titletown red. And wait, there it is.
So we're still in the first round, correct?
Yeah, we're on pick 5. Pick 6 is actually up. The Hawaii Sharks are going to be now on the clock. CJ Peaks going at pick number 5.
Oh boy.
And Peaks, of course, is going to be now supplementing Robert Sherman in at their spot.
You're a beauty.
And now the Hawaii Sharks are now on the clock. We'll be go ahead and making their selection soon.
Going Boston. Let's get Boston. So where's the Titan?
Coming right now. Decay.
And with pick number 6 going to be popping up soon here. Really big debate on what the Sharks will go for in their arsenal. They lost Malcolm Carter III during the off season. That also could use a running back to help supplement. They could also use a wide receiver, linebacker, another DS, center, defensive tackle, guard, left end. A lot of open positions for them. Who just texted?
Chicago Bush and Magic.
This could be a very pivotal pick here.
Could be, and we are going to find out in just a short second.
Oh, the anticipation is killing me.
I will say the pick is in. Alright, the pick is in. It will be announced just about in a second.
Oh, God. Oh. Wouldn't want you guys though.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah, the pick is in though, fellas. So we will get that in just a second.
Take your time, don't worry.
Nah, worry. I'm on your ass.
Well, pause.
No. Down forward here.
He said pause, and you went no. Fast forward.
I'm fine, baby. Work on me.
No, Diddy, pause. Stop it. Don't be
Oh,
on that,
Diddy.
please. Please.
Nah,
All
not
Diddy's
all
crazy.
Diddy.
That's an almighty diddle.
Almighty diddle is crazy.
Almighty was crazy, Sada. You should be you're disgusting.
That was diabolical. Almighty diddle. Almighty diddle is crazy.
Almighty.
Fuck. Okay. All right. I need to get control of this. Pick is in, guys. You fucking weirdos.
Whoa. Sana said it. All right. I thought it was unnecessary. Don't you loop me in with him.
I thought
I
it was
fought
totally
against it. That's all I'm saying.
With the sixth pick in the season 7 SFL draft, the Hawaii Sharks select. Wait a minute. Wait, where the fuck did it? There it is. The Hawaii Sharks select Zach Legault, quarterback, LSU.
Pretty solid pick. Zach Legault had a great rookie showcase, I'd say. Didn't he win his game?
No, he didn't actually. He lost to Kyle
How
Rowe.
you look now?
Oh yeah, he
See how
walked
you look.
Power.
Lost to Kyle
Adam
Rowe.
Bradley
But
was the one that beat him
the
well.
thing is about this is that I'm kind of confused because I understand Sean Andrews got injured twice during the season, but you know, I guess it's always good to have a backup plan. Zach Legault coming in at number 6, Louisiana local, going to Hawaii.
I mean, with all the injuries that happened last season, I mean, we had our first ever career-ending injury last season.
Yeah, we did.
It makes sense to, get a backup because, you can't guarantee a good backup's gonna be in that free agency pool.
That's not how you look. You were just gassing this man up, saying, "Oh, he won," and then how you feel? You know, Gene, come here. Give me your football card. Get done.
appreciate it.
I didn't even say he was. I said Kyle Rowe was number 1. What are you talking about? And he was number 1.
Nah, I didn't say. You were just saying, "Oh, this guy won his game."
I asked, did he win his game?
Nah, you expected him to be yes. Oh shit, let's not go cat house to get my dinner.
I feel like the board got smaller just now. Anyway, so Zach Legault in at number 6. The Minnesota Grey Wolves are on the clock, and this will be I believe the 4th ever draft selection made by the Minnesota Grey Wolves ever in their time in the SFL, because they were a new franchise last season. They started hot and then fizzled out towards the end.
Also, that was London Dragons' first ever draft pick.
That was
Was Mario McLeod.
Filters here? You sure?
That was their first ever draft pick with Mario McLeod. So now it's interesting to see where the Grey Wolves will go from here.
I wonder if we'll ever get a QB battle between Mario McLeod Jr. and Owen Leclerc.
See what Minnesota needs and team needs at the moment. They could use a running back. They could also use a wide receiver, defensive back, a tight end, right end, a offensive specialist, and they could always use a defensive specialist. And at pick number 7, it's going to start getting pretty wild as we start to whittle down.
What would you take, Cash, if you were Minnesota?
Minnesota, I'd say go for the DS. Go for a defensive specialist. They need to work on their defense. That was their big downfall. Their offense was perfect. Their defense was not so perfect. I would say work on that. Right now, looking at who the best available players are. You still got quarterback. You still got quarterback Adam Bradley from Buffalo. You still got Alex Stain from Northern Illinois, who I think would probably be the best possible pick to go. You also got Daniel King from Chase University. You still got running back Trojan Harper still on the board. Deshaun Wallace from Ohio State. You still got Cameron Poe. You still got Ryu Takatsu on the board.
Real quick.
Ryu, oh no, I let my quarterback die. Takatsu.
CJ Peaks, who went on. CJ Peaks and Nico Jones both going in the draft as well. You still got Christian Kellerman still available. You got even some kickers, though I doubt kickers will go in the first round.
I highly doubt that too. I don't even think they'll go second round. I don't feel like any team besides Iowa needs a kicker.
Shouts out to Chase U.
Shout out to Chase. We are waiting on the Minnesota Gray Wolves pick, and that'll be depending on when Coda gets back to me. Because Coda told me he was available today. Messaged the motherfucker.
I wouldn't trust him.
He's from Minnesota.
Well, it's still gonna be a bit either way. But yeah, the first 5 picks went. It was Rowe, Jones, McLeod, X, and Peaks. Those would be the 5 to really look out for this season, I suppose. Liddell coming in at 7. Anybody could be drafted in at number 7 or number 8. And if I don't hear back from Coda,
Can I use
there will actually be a. I actually think there is a. I think. Wait a minute.
Oh.
Wait a minute, guys.
Is there news?
I think we just had a trade.
What?
We have a draft pick trade. Holy shit. 1 second, guys. This is going to be developing news. Please stand by.
It's news.
It does concern this draft pick. I will say that.
Whoa.
It concerns this draft pick, and it is a big trade.
Oh, go on, man. What's the trade?
I'm getting it set up right now. Mind you, I'm taking pictures. I have to do screenshots. I have to make sure everything's set up on the editor.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm doing the big production shits here.
Okay, come on, man.
I'm producing productions here. Where the fuck is it? Where is it? Where are you at, you cocksucker?
Hello, Zemus.
There he is.
What could be the trade? You think he traded his first round pick for a player?
Nah.
Who would be the player?
I can't lose it.
It was not for a player. Technically.
Oh.
Technically.
And this is going to be one heck of an announcement. There has been a trade, though. Where is it? Where is it? And the pick is in as well, technically.
Oh?
Yeah, the pick is in. There has been a trade. The Minnesota Gray Wolves have traded pick number 7 to the Las Vegas Royals for pick number 19 in the first round of the draft. And yeah, with the 7th pick,
They downgraded. That's crazy.
and with the 7th pick in the season 7 SFL draft, the Las Vegas Royals have selected Trojan Harper, running fullback linebacker, Navy.
He's a Navy boy.
Yeah, stop. Niggas acting bad. Somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the ass. Yeah, somebody go. Yo, turn the TV on. Turn the TV on. Turn this TV on. Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. Crazy, scary, spooky,
So
hilarious.
the Las Vegas Royals have selected Trojan Harper out of the U.S. Navy.
He had a great rookie showcase.
Yeah, he had a pretty good. He had a pretty good showing himself, and he was actually at one point touted as one of the best. Actually, he was the best available running back in the SFL draft this season. The Detroit Sweats are now on the clock, and oh yeah, and things are gonna get real interesting now.
The Detroit Sweats, even though they got close, they just couldn't make that final hurdle to the playoffs, unfortunately.
That sounds about familiar with what happened last
Some say it's a bad juju.
They won the Starverse Bowl. What are you talking about?
It's because of this. This is why this is the bad juju.
He's trying to insinuate that I am the bad juju.
No, it's what you say that's the bad juju.
Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. Crazy, scary.
You know, it's gonna happen that every time Sonic comes in and him and Cash start chain 4-time champs, they lose that game.
Amen. 5-time champs.
Yeah, that's not how it works. You're skipping a number.
He said, hey, God, he said he's a...
6-time
He
champ.
said he's a five-time SFL champion. Now, can you do that? My mic cut off, damn it.
I'm really hard. It's really hard for me to really think about who to select here.
You didn't have this planned out?
No,
Nah,
Brother,
don't
man,
worry.
brother.
we wing
Don't
it.
worry, I don't have anything planned out either. I'm here on short notice.
Brother man. You need to be
I am
prepared.
Cash. I am either going defensive specialist or wide receiver defensive back. Maybe a tight end.
Well, just to
Maybe no one
stiff
at all,
you
dude.
up, I'm gonna pick all those positions and you're gonna be without anybody.
He's like, if I'm
Damn.
the Detroit Sweats, I'm selling the team.
Yeah, change him to a knockoff. Call him the Detroit Sweets.
The Detroit Sweets. The fucking logo's candy.
Exactly.
You didn't say that. You
It's a
didn't say that.
knockoff. We changed the A
Tell
to
me.
E.
You did not just say that.
Of course he said it.
Oh, listen here, buddy. Did you know who I am? I'm Black Snow.
I'm Black Snow.
Black Snow. Nigga, put the TV way down the ring. Put the TV, don't stop these fools out. Hey, yeah.
Oh.
So full disclosure, was Booker phoning it in TNA a little bit?
I don't think Booker was okay. Apparently, he would do that backstage a lot as a rib.
And so when he came on commentary, he said, "Oh, buddy, I'm gonna have fun here now. Here comes the Black Snow."
Here comes the Black Snow. He sees Creed coming. He's gonna hit him with that big cross kick. Boom.
He made a big boom.
Look at the Creed in the corner.
How did Kevin Nash not corpse on that?
Kevin Nash has probably seen some shit.
How many times did he have quad surgery? Like 16?
He's had surgery 5 times on his left knee. Wait a minute. Wait, Matt said, no, Matt, not the Detroit Swedes. We're not celebrating Leif Erikson Day.
Yeah, Detroit Swedes, let's go! The Detroit Swedes. You know what? I know who Cash should draft.
We need Charlotte Flair.
No, we don't need Charlotte Flair. Fuck off with that.
Woo! Draft quarterback Charlotte Flair.
She probably tackle her own.
Motherfuckers.
She probably tackle her own wide receivers.
The pick is in. Pick is in, you sick bastards. I want you to know that sometimes I'm just absolutely dumb with y'all.
Don't worry, Cash.
But you all are my friends, so I put up with it.
No, Cash, I have something for you. Don't worry.
You know, Jinku,
Stop it.
hold that thought, Jinku. Because pick is in. Oy vey. With the 7th pick, the 8th pick in the Season 7 SFL draft, the Detroit Sweats select Walter Papers, center defensive tackle, the Citadel.
Papers, please.
Bum.
Walter Papers will be the 7th pick in the SFL draft. Yeah. And the 9th pick in the draft, which is the Texas Outlaws. Now on the clock.
Oh, yay.
That's you, Yeet.
Yeah.
It's me.
So I'll let you DM me.
It's
You can DM me your pick whenever you're ready.
I got a question. Do you want to just pair the extra ones with this? Because I mean, this is a whole palette. So.
Oh, I thought he was talking to me for a
I
minute.
said, do you want me to just, or you just want to leave this be its own palette?
Throw it all away.
Yes.
Now, Texas is in a state that if this pick is very pivotal for them.
Yeah.
Because
You're right. They are in a state. Yes.
as in a state that's very pivotal for them.
What do you want
I
me to do
wasn't
with this?
fucking
Leave
with
it
you.
on as is? With this on it?
Because while they have Andrew
Like that
Holt
crap,
and TJ Mars, they also have, you know, Steve Ortiz. They have him.
They do. They also have Extreme Ortiz as kicker.
No.
So the real question is, where do they go to improve? I feel like they get a wide receiver, defensive back.
Oh, you've read my mind, you top shadow.
I mean, I am an Iowa Dark Magician, so it makes sense. Black magic.
You guys aren't Patrick Mahomes.
Nah, he just used Satan.
Satan.
No, he pulled a.
Pick number 9 will be being made soon. I believe it is. Righty. The pick is in. And we are getting ready to set that up and get it all ready. Jinky, any speculation of any players that you might see fitting the Texas Outlaws agenda?
Well, they maybe could go Tyler, maybe. Or they could pick a good friend in Ian Connerly Goodley.
I thought,
Or Carl.
wow, what a swerve! You said
But
a good
I see them
friend
probably
in
going
Ian
with
Connerly
Goodley.
Goodley instead of fucking Carl Friend, who's right there. I see what you did there, you son of a bitch.
He's just a friend, but Ian Carly Goodley, he's a good friend.
Wow, there should be a tag team.
I agree, called Good Friends.
The good friends.
You got a friend in me. But there we have TJ Mars. So continue with the space theme. Go Malik Moon. Space theme. They're space cowboys.
So you're looking at maybe they're looking at wide receiver defensive backs, you're saying?
Yes.
Not a bad call. I think their only wide receiver defensive back at the moment is, I believe, they have Ray Roberts. That's it.
Yeah, they only have one wide receiver defensive back. They also have one offensive specialist, but I feel like you only need one. And that's TJ Mars.
That being said, the pick is in. You will see where they go with this.
Please be Malik Moon. It'd be funny. You'd be best friends with TJ Mars. The Space Connection.
Space Connection. Space Cowboys.
Yeah! They're Space Boys!
Where are the... That helps me out. Wait a minute. View extra large icons. That helps me a lot more. Now I can see.
Woohoo! Trying to find where you're posting these.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, this is so intense. Pick number 9 is about to be made. We have already officially reached the only an hour through. We already reached the first 10 picks of the draft.
You stop posting the SFL draft picks in the SFL draft room.
Well, you write them for me.
I don't know them. I forgot.
The draft. You're literally watching the stream.
Yeah, but I have it minimized.
Oh my god! I'll minimize you.
Hey, yo, please.
What?
Star me. Use minimize. His evasiveness is increased.
You damn right. I'm gonna minimize again and again. Good luck trying to hit a move on.
By the way, Cash, did you see that tweet asking how much are ECW's wrestlers getting paid?
No, I didn't.
Oh,
It's, all the quote tweets are like, paid?
Are you doing it, Cash?
Hold on.
hey, you can believe.
That was the number 7 pick.
Oh, it's all going wrong. It's going wrong.
Yeah, everything's going wrong right now. Jinko, you do it. 'Cause I have too much shit I have to do.
Okay. Wait. That's number 7. Who's number 6? Oh. Okay.
Oh my god, Coda.
What?
Nothing, I'll show you later.
I'm not gonna be able to. I'm just.
I hate minimize strats. Let me bring Hayes or Unaware. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Matt. That's fucking funny. The pick is in, though. The Texas Outlaws pick is in without all the foolishness and fuckery aside. Let me go ahead and pull that up.
No, this is involved.
Wow.
Oh wow! So 7 picked before 6, did they?
Yeah, the math is
It's
math.
because 7, 8, 9. With the ninth pick in the season 7 SFL draft, the Texas Outlaws select Nico Solomon, wide receiver, defensive back, University of Wisconsin. So, yeah.
Some reception, please. Thank you very much.
Hold on, I would respond, but I'm trying to type this out.
Nico Solomon with the gold standard haircut.
Yeah, Nico, knee.
You see, I'm under the strategy, the tactic here. Yeah, Moon would have been funny, it would have been class. But comedy wins the games. Killer wins
David
the
Leather
fight.
saying congratulations to a fellow Badger. Let's go.
I'm looking to win titles here at this team. I don't want, oh, funny, comedy, ooh. I want to win. Would have been funny, would have been nice, but I am looking for playoff titles, whatever. And I can't wait for this to come back on my, as egg on my face as we finish with like a 1-5.
Start shitting in the bed.
Hell yeah.
Ah, yeah.
It's not his bed to shit in anymore. It's his bed to
Has
sleep
a
in.
stroke on the feet.
The Toronto Metros are now on the clock, and Vast, who's no longer in the SFL server, has already given me the go-ahead to pick for him. You put Walton instead of Walter.
He deserves it.
And there has been another trade!
No more trade!
There has been another trade! Trade! Well, it's the trade show.
I'll trade you.
It was actually pretty fun shows to go to if you should go to a trade show.
There, now we're back on track with picks.
Yeah, it was the Toronto Metro's pick. It is now the Minnesota Grey Wolves pick.
What the fuck is this trade order?
This is what happens when people don't make their draft picks in time.
Trades are trading and I don't like it.
These trades are trading.
I guess he gets the 10th overall draft pick.
Yep, the 10th overall draft pick goes to the Minnesota Grey Wolves. And in return, the Toronto Metros have the 19th pick in the draft. This is kind of getting crazy. But we knew this would happen. This is the SFL. Stranger things have happened. I've always said that.
Stranger Things, I've never watched that show.
It's okay, I guess. Holy shit. Now I gotta find out where this... Oh, God. Why is nothing in order? I don't know why I screamed it like that. I'm sorry.
Looks like you need some law in order.
You know what? You need some of my smoked meat log.
Hey yo, please.
Hey, yo!
Cash is taking me out to dinner?
Yeah.
Oh, congratulations!
Exactly.
When's the wedding?
Right now! We're getting married
Hold on
in the
one second.
draft.
No, I don't like this. I don't like this at
You
all.
need to
now.
be my best man.
Yes!
I don't like this. The pick is in. The pick is in. There has been another trade. The 11th pick in the draft has been traded, or the 10th pick in the 10th pick in the draft. My bad.
I'm gonna cry.
Stop trading your picks. Pick people.
Oh shit! Wait! Oh fuck! Motherfucker! There it is. Okay, yeah. Okay. Properties. Son of a bitch! I hate doing this. I hate doing it. And
If only they knew the Muffin Man.
Muffin Man?
Jesus.
That's not the Muffin Man.
That's not the mic. All right,
Mike.
y'all. Pick is in, you smelly butts. And
Is it Minnesota? Please tell me.
it's Minnesota. Yes, it's Minnesota.
Okay, thank God. Stop making me change the draft pick.
There, yes. Jacob, there's been a trade. I'm kidding.
No!
With the 10th pick in the season 7 SFL draft, the Minnesota Grey Wolves have traded with the Toronto Metros and have selected Alex Stain, defensive specialist, Northern Illinois. Not gonna lie, I was wondering when Alex Stain was gonna get picked up. The music isn't
The question
playing.
is, will he be a stain on the legacy of the Minnesota Grey Wolves?
They're a year old. What legacy?
They're new.
But the Alex
They're a new
Stain,
team.
congratulations to Alex Stain. Jiku, guess what? Everyone's swapping trade numbers now. Get to it.
Oh no!
But yeah, the Grey Wolves now have the pick. The Grey Wolves now have Alex Stain acquired. Stain acquired.
There's a stain.
Pick number 11. The Portland Pioneers are now on the clock.
Me when I pioneer. Oh.
And I'm going to edit the
There
draft
goes
pool
Nick.
really quick while the Portland Pioneers are now on the clock. And
So how does everybody feel about the draft so far?
yeah, 10 picks in. The first 10
picks
people
in.
selected. And, I'm kind of excited to see how the rest of it turns out, where everyone else is going to go here in this round.
Get some solid overall picks. I like how just Trent X on the board is a lot bigger than all the other names. That's just hilarious to me.
He's got a short name. So. The Metros are not on the clock, I should say, and the pick is not in. It is Portland that has on the clock now.
Portland.
We're going to be
Who's
waiting
going to
for.
Portland?
So let's take a look at the Pioneers roster right now. Talking about what they could use here. They could use a backup running back for Nick Lancaster. They could use another wide receiver defensive back, wide receiver linebacker. All of their offensive line could use some work. And of course,
Do you
they
think
could
they
use
give her their QB?
They could use a DS. They could pick another kicker. They could use another quarterback, but they just drafted Matt O'Connor last year. They signed Blake Elway. Blake Elway led them almost to the playoffs.
That's true. We didn't expect that out of Blake Elway. I think the smartest pick would be to go to defensive specialist.
I agree, and the best right now, the best defensive specialist on the board in the draft pool, if I look, is Duke Krypton from University of Kansas.
He's from Kansas.
The super dog.
He could, and that would
Super
be
dog time.
might be
Krypton.
the best pick in that situation. I feel like a lot of people are really confident and glad with the picks they have. Bro going to the Water Boys, Jones on the Cobras, McLeod on the Dragons, X on the Magicians, Pete's on the Titans, Legault on the Sharks,
Krypton.
Harper on the Royals, Papers on the Sweats, Solomon on the Outlaws, and Stain on the Grey Wolves.
Damn it, Janky, you got the fucking Yo Crypto thing stuck in my head now. It's
There's still some really big name
Krypton.
players left to get picked up, including Adam Bradley, quarterback out of Buffalo. You still got Daniel King out of Chase. You got Deshaun Wallace out of Ohio State. Desmond Ivey from Iowa. You got running
Who's
back
the you again?
Daniel King.
You have to use for Dale King.
You got Cameron Poe still available, and Waiuta Katsu as well. James Hogan, JJ Locks.
I'm sorry, but if you don't want your QB to die, you don't pick Ryu Katsu.
Okay, so Jacob clearly has like a has a bias against Ryukatsu.
No, because I thought he was gonna be good, Nick, and then he let his QB get killed several times.
He did.
I don't
Ryu
if
let
you
him.
ever have if you ever have faith in Ryukatsu, that is on you, brother.
I know. That's why I was so disappointed when he let it happen. I'll send you the picture. He reacts to his QB getting killed.
It's on you, and on me.
He's
It's
looking
on
at QB like, oh my god, he's dead.
You were supposed to stop it. I don't want to die.
Who's the one that got that sack, by the way, Cash? Was it Walton Papers?
It was DJ Dean.
DJ Dean. What position does he play?
Center defensive tackle.
Oh my god, you killed Kenny!
No,
We are waiting on the Portland Pioneers to make their selection. Oh shit.
I know.
Jinku, I love you.
Hey, yo.
No, you don't understand.
No, they're trading the pick, aren't they? No, don't do it to me. No,
You don't
no,
understand.
no.
Jinku, you don't understand.
I don't understand. Last time you said this to me, Cash, Henry Ferrell got drafted to the Town Titans.
Don't do this to me, just sad and little.
No, he's
Are
not.
they trading the pick?
Yes, he is. He
Oh,
just needs to be more
it's ad break time.
It's ad break time. What a cliffhanger.
The ad saved me.
Unless you're a tier 1 sub like Matt, who gets to hear this? Jinku. I'm gonna wait till the ad break's over to announce this.
Yeah, let that suspense like build up.
Let the suspense build.
I don't like this.
You know what?
do
This
that.
suspense, just
I know I
press
put
the
players
chance
into
to
this
fucking
draft, but I
save
don't
it.
remember who my players are.
Magnum. Get ready for a boost. Get ready for a
I'm
boost.
gonna let the suspense build because it's slowly building and it's slowly anticipating and it's gonna be hilarious as fuck.
I'm just confused. You can't take people from the free agency pool for draft,
No, you
so-
can't, which is funny because someone fucking. When Coda messaged me who he wanted to draft, you know who he said at first?
What?
Jay Rain. I was like,
Get
Coda,
ready for
draft, not free agency, brother.
boost and Magnum.
Okay, ready. The ads are done.
The ads are done. Jinku, there's been a trade!
No! I knew it! Deep down, in my heart of hearts.
Oh, there has been a trade. The Portland Pioneers have traded with the Toronto Metros. That being said, it is now the Metros' pick in the draft. They are on the clock.
Oh, I knew it in my heart of hearts. Which is in my cards.
And the pick is in.
You do not go Yu-Gi-Oh like that.
I do. Cash knows.
He does.
I don't care what Cat knows.
Jinku's super sweaty at Yu-Gi-Oh.
That's not true. I'm not Tank Davis.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you're right, you're right.
You link summoning, you dicks.
I don't even use links.
No, that's Tank with a link summoning.
Yeah, that was Tank.
I'm
I
gonna
use
beat
fusion.
you. Get over it. Shauna, you gotta let it go, brother, man. Let it go. Oh my God.
No, I don't.
They either go offensive specialist or fullback linebacker, because that's the only spots they don't have anybody in.
You talk about Toronto?
Yes.
Yeah,
They could go for. They could go for a quarterback, but I highly doubt it.
I don't think they need to go quarterback, especially with the way Marcus Bridges was last season.
That is true.
Yamu, 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 Yamu.
I just had this
Yamu.
motherfucker. Where is he at? There he is.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh,
Have to be a real lean in real nice and close game. Chiku.
here we go.
Like that?
Jiku, the trade is made. The pick is in. The pick is in.
It's time to.
Where is
Cool.
the fucking noise? There's the noise.
Trade on, get your trade on. Trade on, better get your draft right.
With the 11th pick in the
You don't know.
Season 7 SFL draft, the Toronto Metros select Daniel King, offensive specialist, Chase University.
Wait, time out. Jigu, did you just try to do the GX thing?
Yeah.
You didn't do the right voice. You gotta have that fucking, like, that 2000 punk rock voice.
Okay.
You gotta go, trade on, get your trade on. Come on now, gotta play your draft right. Where's your head at?
Focusing on this work.
I tell you,
Yeah, Matt wrote, Yu-Gi-Oh! You mean the game where you watch your opponent play for go first, play solitaire for 20 minutes, and make one mistake and scoop?
You're targeting me right now?
You're targeting me right now? That's all of you. That's literally all of y'all. It used to be so simple. Y'all wanted to make fucking things complicated and put math and fucking critical reading into it. I'm not reading that shit.
it's crazy. I don't have a 5Ds format.
No, bro. After y'all went past fusions, I got mad. I learned synchro out of spite.
Yeah, Synchro out of spite was
No,
funny as
Synchro
fuck.
is genuinely good gameplay mechanics. Anything else after that is stupid.
I learned synchro out of spite. I learned pendulums out of spite.
I will never learn
learn
pendulums. You can't make me learn that shit.
Also, what do you mean you learned synchro out of Sprite? Oh, you learned how to count the stars on a card? Congratulations!
That's counting, all right? I left school to play Yu-Gi-Oh! I didn't leave counting to learn more counting.
Sounds like a school issue.
School issue?
Skill issue.
Oh, skill. I thought you said something a school issue. I was like a school issue.
Oh my god, it's the Chicago Soldiers owner, Kyle Young.
Kyle!
Please
Hello.
don't trade your draft pick. Please, don't do it. Don't trade your draft pick. I will murder you.
Well, the pick is not in, so I need to turn that part off on there. But yeah, the Carolina Reapers are now on the clock. And they could go a lot of places too. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Yeah, excuse you.
By the way, I think By the way, I think while we're all here, we should all agree that the Manhattan Thieves can suck on rotten eggs.
Damn. Damn. But
Damn, who
they
hurt
made the
you? Wait, I
playoff.
was gonna say who hurt you, but I know who hurt you.
You know,
Oh man, we're
Playoff.
11 picks in. 12th pick about to be on the way.
traded me to say keep a white man safe and doesn't ever call me his zone. It's
An Australian man too.
I mean, like him being Australian doesn't really add any impact on this.
To be fair, he invited the Australian man into his home.
Into his
Brother,
bed.
He called me,
Into his bed.
he
They
called
slept.
me his zone. He didn't mean it. He's a liar. A filthy liar.
Actually, he's a hoe.
He is a hoe. He ain't no Zoe. You know what? Yeah. David Starr, you ain't no Zoe. You're a hoe.
I
saw the logo that Mike concocted. That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
You can keep this.
I wonder where the Carolina Reapers go for
Yeah,
their pick.
the Carolina Reapers can go a lot of places here because they did just lose Aaron Bailey to put the spot in the OS. They do have Trevor Wilson. Their wide receiver defensive back spot, they have LeVar Dodge, use a back up there. They could go offensive line.
They need a kicker.
They do need a kicker. They do need a defensive specialist. It's hard for me to really tell where they're going to go with this pick. So I can't really tell you exactly where I would go. I would try to maybe looking to replace Aaron Bailey.
I can tell you where Zakla goes.
Oh, DMs will be removed off the Bird app.
They're removing DMs.
Yeah, it's gonna be X chat now.
Not coming back.
If they do go offensive specialist, Cash, who do you think they pick?
That's a tough one because you got Deshaun Wallace and you got Desmond Ivy both there. I would go with Desmond Ivy, in my opinion. I feel like he fits the system a little bit more. Deshaun Wallace, I feel like, could go maybe to a different team. But I am just now getting word that the Carolina Reapers pick is in.
I'll be back there. Just a little friend.
So the pick is in. And we're waiting to see who they pick. That'll be the big question. That is the big question.
I'm just
Big
one
question
man,
now.
but I'm the one man show. Will understand. You know just what I'm doing. I'm a one man band. Everybody. Oh, come on.
And the 12th pick has been selected here. Let's go ahead and move on down to Central Control, where we'll be having the whole-ass announcement by the Carolina Reapers for who their selection is. Give me one tick. There we go. Yeah. With the 12th pick in the Season 7 SFL draft, the Carolina Reapers select Rudy Everett, tight end, right end, University of Buffalo.
Any relation to Andrew?
No.
Oh. I like Andrew.
That is an interesting pick.
That is a really interesting pick. That also will help them maybe replace the aging Brandon Garrett. But Everett was probably one of the best tight ends that was in the league, in the showcase game. Not my first decision on who they would have actually went with.
I agree. This is kind of an odd one.
But yeah, Everett is the next pick there for the Reapers, and the Los Angeles Knights are now on the clock. The LA Knights could go a lot of places as well in this draft.
Yeah. What, no one else is swinging it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking it, but no one wanted to say it out loud.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah, no, that's the point of the joke. That's the whole point of them being the LA Knights. Yeah. The Knights have the 13th pick in the draft. They just lost their backup quarterback, Seth Bishop. Marcus Vendetta, some have been saying, is on his final legs. They have no running backs. They have no defensive specialists. They could use an OS. They could use a wide receiver linebacker and a wide receiver defensive back. So, really, like I said, they can literally go anywhere. Jinku, who do you have to pick?
For Los Angeles, LA? Yeah.
Yeah.
They need a fullback linebacker, and a defensive specialist. And with how defensive specialists have been flying off the shelves, I think they should go defensive specialist.
Yeah, defensive specialists are starting to fly off the shelves. They also could use help in their running back area. Their wide receiver area is looking a bit barren now. A lot of spots here for the Knights to go. I am being told, though, that the pick is in. This might be the earliest that the pick has been in, the quickest the pick has been in for quite some time.
Yeah.
Thanks for the
Just
chat,
make sure,
Gabriel. Yeah.
I was like, Cash wants to shoot us in DMs whenever we get a chance, or no?
Yeah, you can shoot me a DM.
All right, I just want to make sure so I'm not like.
Yeah, for the draft pick, yeah, you're DMing me the draft pick.
Gotcha.
We do need to kind of speed this up.
Yeah, I'm working on that right now. Remember, I'm working with everybody else's time as well.
That's true.
I mean, even if you dip out, I still have plenty of people on the call.
That's true.
Where is this? Put them there. Where is he at? Where is he at? Where is he at? There he is. This will be the 13th pick in the SFL draft. And it'll be made by the LA Knights. Or, really, they're kind of a rocky team. I kind of compare them to the Pittsburgh Steelers. A team that somehow consistently makes the playoffs, but just never, ever makes it to the Starverse Bowl.
Maybe this pick helps him turn it around.
Could be. Well, that being said, the pick is in, and we are moving on. Yeah. With the 13th pick in the Season 7 SFL draft, the Los Angeles Knights select David Leathers, wide receiver, linebacker, University of Wisconsin. And the Knights
That is... I mean, it makes sense, in all honesty. Steve McCulty.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's a good complimentary pick up there. Leathers going to the Knights. So, one heck of a pick up there. And the funny thing LA's been good at consistently for the past 3 seasons has been drafting wide receivers. So
Maybe that's their gimmick.
Yeah, that's their gimmick. They pick up, why, you want to be a good receiver? Go to LA. And the Stanford Superstars are now on the clock. And the Superstars of Stanford, like I said, are on the clock next. It'll be a matter of who they select. See who the Superstars go with in this selection. Stanford needs OSs. They need tight end, right end. They could use a running back, wide receiver, linebacker, wide receiver, defensive back. They could use DSs. They have no DSs.
They should go...
Another team that could go anywhere.
This is the Superstars?
Yeah.
I feel like they should either go DS or OS. OSs are very pivotal for a lot of teams. I mean, we've seen OSs carry their teams to playoff contentions and even Starverse Bowls. Meanwhile, defense specialists, I mean, they help. They help a lot.
Let's see where the Superstars will go.
Actually, let's see. Hold on. Okay, here's my
Hey,
persona
Mike.
board. Hey.
So your team already picked.
Yeah, I know.
Went for
Mario
the
McLeod Jr. Crazy pick.
14th pick in the draft is up.
I thought you'd go with Trojan Harper. Great running back. And now Trojan Harper is a part of a different team.
Well, is what it is, but I knew Antonio's on this last leg, so I wasn't going to take any risks.
Damn, he said he's old.
He's old. He's old.
Have you met him?
Have you met him is crazy.
That's fair. His gray hairs have gray hairs.
Okay, so Kyle, what do you think of your logo?
I think it's pretty cool. I like the drill sergeant just pointing at you, going, "I want you."
That's the whole point. I gotta do. I'm doing Iowa today, Vegas, and Los Angeles. That's the next 3. And hopefully by the end of the week, I'll have the rest of the teams done.
I think Stanford has just made their pick. The pick is in for Stanford.
What has the fucking soundboard of this?
Oh, that happens right before I make the announcement.
Oh.
That there. Gotta save that photo. I'm doing screenshots the whole fucking time. Where's he at? Who joined? Who left?
And Nick bolted out.
Who joined and then left?
No,
Nick
William
left.
joined in,
Oh,
and
Nick
William
left.
joined.
William
No.
joined. Okay. Well, the 14th pick is in, and waiting for everything to get set up so I can announce it. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Perfect.
Perfect.
All right. Ready to get this show on the road. Well, the show's been on the road, but still. You know what I mean.
Me when the show is in fact on the road.
With the 14th pick in the Season 7 SFL Draft, the Stanford Superstars select Desmond Ivey, offensive specialist, Iowa. Desmond Ivey is a character I didn't expect to get picked up like that pretty early as well. But
I mean, I kind of expected it. He had a great rookie showcase, just like everybody else that's gone so far.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what like you need to look out for. If you haven't already seen it, watch that rookie showcase.
yeah, that rookie showcase game really showed a lot of potential and a lot of good talent. One thing I'm noticing is that Deshaun Wallace is starting to fall in the draft stock. Another player I'm starting to see fall in draft stock, Adam Bradley. Another player I haven't seen.
I mean, it was either going to be Adam Bradley or Mario McLeod that I feel like would fall off later in the draft round. So
yeah, for sure. And the Florida Flamingos are now on the clock. And that brings them up with pick number 15 will be the Florida Flamingos. And they could probably go for some things as well. Maybe a quarterback, which is one of the big questionable factors that Florida's been experiencing.
Maybe they go Adam Bradley. That'd be a good pickup for them, I believe. They could also go for, the popular wide receiver linebacker. Somebody to back up Eamon Drake.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think
they don't need tight ends, and they could use another defensive specialist if they wanted.
Oh yeah, they indeed could. The Flamingos, like I said, they could use another quarterback. They could use a running back to back up Matt Gray, or a backup for Eamon Drake. They could go for a defensive specialist to back up Marcus Jones Jr. Some offensive line maybe. Flamingos are now on the clock. Looking forward to helping the Knights improve on our 7-5 record last season. Good. That's a spirit from David Leathers right there.
Oh, sorry.
Alrighty. Let's see what happens here. Alrighty. Now, if you're the Florida Flamingos, Jinku, who do you pick, or any of you guys? Who do you pick in this position?
I try to fill a spot that's empty if I have any, which they do not. Fuck. I go wide receiver linebacker.
Yeah. Out of those wide receiver linebackers, who do you see them grabbing?
Let me go check real quick, because, you can't just settle with Eamon Drake. You have to get someone to back them up.
Yeah, and Eamon got injured for the entirety of the season last season.
So it just makes sense to choose the wise pick and get a back for him. And I go Ben Laney. He had a great rookie showcase, just like a lot of these. He actually got an interception. And he got actually quite a few interceptions, if I believe I'm correct.
He did, actually. He did get a few interceptions in that game.
If I don't go Ben Laney, I go Terry Bousset.
I think you're only saying that just because you like his name.
No, he
Bousset.
He was there. I remember.
He was there, I remember.
How could I forget a man like Terry Bousset?
I don't know, I tried to.
Wow.
No, that's not discriminatory at all.
This guy doesn't like Terry Bousset.
Well, that being said, the pick is in. The pick is in. And yeah, the pick is in. So.
Is it
yeah.
in?
Yeah.
That's what she said.
You shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Hate you sometimes.
I love you, Cat. We're being married, remember. Ian McKinley's our best man.
With the 15th pick in the Season 7 SFL draft, the Florida Flamingos select Ben Laney, wide receiver linebacker, Delaware. Oh, you called that shit on the money, Jinku.
I mean, it just makes sense for the overall draft pick. He was one of the better wide receiver linebackers. Again, got a lot of great interceptions. So, you know, if you want a guy that can play offense and defense.
Oh shit.
What?
Jinku.
No more trade.
There's been a
The
trade.
trade office is closed.
The Portland Pioneers have traded with the Miami Vibe. So the Miami Vibe now have the 19th pick.
What the fuck?
And Portland now has the 16th pick.
I'm a puke.
The Portland Pioneers are now on the clock.
I'm a physically throw up.
Why does Jinku hate
I feel like
trade
I
so
just
much?
I feel like I got cut in line.
Why does Jinku hate trading so much cash?
Because that means I have to change who the draft pick is.
He's gotta change. He's gotta change the stuff when he's typing it. That's why. This might be the last draft. This might be the last trade of the first round. It might be. Don't quote me.
It better
on
be.
that.
The trade office is closed. We're closed on that.
They're open 24/7, 365, baby.
As long as there's a referee around.
I was like, just the Pioneers just went like, oh wait, hold up. The Chicago Soldiers are 17. Let me cut in front of them.
If you own a team at any point throughout the day and you want to make a trade, you can message Jinku personally.
That's not true. I've been banned from
Yes, it
trading.
is. Don't look at him. Don't look
I've
at
been
him.
banned.
He's to handle
Jack.
all trades. He is to handle all trades. All trade requests go through Jinku. So don't bother casting it. Go bother Jinku. Blow up his VM.
Jinku's suspended. He can't make trades.
Exactly. I don't know what. I can't take trades. So like, I don't know what you're saying.
I'm not saying Jinku makes trades. His job is to authorize trades. Also, if you need anything a math problem, message Jinku. If you want to get movie opinions, message Jinku. Everybody in this stream, don't message Jinku right now.
Move? You all want to move? That's crazy. Mike, I will euthanize you.
This is an interesting pickup, but sure. The draft pick is in.
Oh no, what'd they pick? Did they go QB?
The pick is in for the Portland Pioneers.
Did they go QB? It'd be funny if they did.
Jarvis, preach this man, Jordan.
Where is he? Where is this guy? There he is. Okay.
Also, if you see Jinku in a Discord call by anybody else, message him.
Not true.
Very true.
This guy thinks AEW is good. Don't trust him.
Is that the coach you think it is?
I think it is.
See?
Brother, that's the longest running weekly wrestling product in Turner Broadcasting history. Shut the fuck up.
Turner Broadcasting history. Pick is in.
I'm not hearing this from a man who gets his roast material from fucking Sana. Make up your own shit.
With the 16th pick in the Season 7 SFL draft, the Portland Pioneers select Darrell Falk, defensive specialist, Iowa State.
Something's funny with it.
At least I ain't in here gatekeeping anime.
I did do that, yes. Yeah, I gotta realize I'm not embarrassed by any of my behavior. I stand by things I say.
Okay though.
But I don't like new anime fans. Y'all dumb.
But anyways,
I don't know. This is like a long discussion to have at another time.
Ralph Falk in at 16. This was not the pick I foresaw the Pioneers selecting. He's not even the best defensive specialist available on the board. That would have been Duke Krypton, but maybe they saw something in Falk during the rookie showcase game that I didn't see. I do remember Falk playing in the game. I don't know if you remember anything memorable at all, Jinku, at all, because you're the one that commentated that shit.
I do not remember Darrell Falk, I'm gonna be honest. I remember Duke Krypton, I'm pretty sure he got an interception or two, but...
I'm pretty sure Falk was a kick returner. That being said, yeah, the Chicago Soldiers are now on the clock.
They're on the clock.
there you go.
Okay, well, there's some interesting picks being made. All I'm saying. I can't even light this joint yet. Hold on. Chicago Soldiers are now on the clock.
They don't need offensive specialists, that's for sure. They could use a defensive specialist to back up Kyle Young, or they could use a QB. Maybe they go Adam Bradley. Maybe they go Duke Krypton.
Well, I'm just gonna let everyone know the pick is in. The pick is in.
It's Duke Krypton.
Is that show still on Max?
No clue.
I'll have to actually see if it is. That's fair. Oh wait, hold up, wait, yo. I forgot to do that. Maybe the most interesting first round in the SFL draft history. There's been 4 of these fuckers.
Chicago. Is there a Chicago native? I don't know if there's a Chicago native in the draft.
I don't think there's any. Well, there are no Chicago natives. I know Alex Stain was from Northern Illinois.
He's gone.
He been long gone.
He was number 10.
I don't understand why that. Well, that's a mistake. Oh well.
We'll never know.
No, just one of the pick things. When I like screenshotted the picture, it made one of the things it highlighted one of the picks red, but whatever. It really doesn't affect anything. It just put a red border around one of the picks.
I gotta say, so far my favorite pick has been the number 14th pick of what is it? Number 15th pick of Ben Laney. I feel like he's gonna be a real showstopper this season.
I think my personal favorite pick so far has been Trent X.
Trent X he did have I think he was the only kick for a touchdown.
I think so, yeah. And but yeah, the pick is in. We're gonna get this going with the 17th pick. With the 17th pick of the Season 7 SFL Draft, the Chicago Soldiers select Adam Bradley, quarterback out of University of Buffalo.
He finally gets drafted.
Yeah,
He's a little bit of backup just in case things go south.
Adam Bradley has finally been drafted. And they got themselves a QB to back up Andre Griffith now, in case things do go south. But Griffith did go down once or twice during the regular season
That
last
seems
season.
to be a common pick for these top teams. Is get a backup. You know, Hawaii did it with Zach Legault. Now Chicago's doing it with Adam Bradley.
And I just had the message, the Manhattan Thieves, and let them know that they are on the clock.
TikTok on the clock.
Don't stop a no.
We have approached the 18th pick of the first round, and this will conclude the SFL draft following this.
Conclude the draft. Only a few more picks.
And to recap the draft, as you see, Kyle Rowe going at number 1, Nico Jones the second at number 2, Mario McLeod Jr. at number 3, Trent X at number 4, CJ Peaks at number 5, Zach Legault at number 6, Trojan Harper at number 7, Walter Papers at number 8, Nico Solomon at number 9, Alex Stain at number 10, Daniel King at number 11, Rudy Everett at number 12, David Leathers at 13, Desmond Ivey at 14, Ben Laney at 15, Portland getting Darryl Falk at 16, and Adam Bradley at 17. Manhattan Thieves.
I'd like to point out real quick with my island, the problem was we lost one of our QBs, so I might as well at least try to keep something in the rotation.
That's what I also did. Ford Russo retired. That old.
The Thieves, who could use a backup quarterback as well as a backup running back. They could use a DS as well as some tight ends or a guard left end.
There was some problems with QB. I know that David Starr had butted heads with them a couple times last season, but apparently they figured things out. They could also use a backup defensive specialist. You know, didn't Devin Isaacs get injured? Or was that with his
Devin Isaacs did get injured, and then he came back. He got injured in Detroit. But they did lose Moscow Watanabe during the offseason. So a good backup for a defensive specialist could be that. I will say, though, that if the Manhattan Thieves do fail to reach a draft pick, that pick will be passed on to the Miami Vibe, who are already ready with their pick.
All three teams waiting, they're just nail biting.
Oh yeah, these are the 3 of the toughest teams in the SFL too.
That is true. These are the top 3 teams. These are the pinnacle of the SFL somewhere.
I find it ironic that Miami pushed all the way down and got what basically everyone thought was going to be their draft pick number this season.
That is true. We thought Miami was going to go back-to-back with the Starverse Bowls, and then in a shocking upset, they lost.
Yeah, to Vegas.
Because someone can't keep a cool head.
And the pick is in.
Andre Jeter, he's calling you out. You have to now school the London Dragons.
The pick is in. And honestly, when you look at Manhattan, who they need, who do you think would best fit them?
They probably go do Krypton. They should go do Krypton. They don't need a QB. I mean, Max Allen is doing just fine. He did lead them to the playoffs. Doesn't lead them to the championship.
They have made their selection. It is quite a good choice, actually. I didn't really think about that. Where are they? Where is this person? Oh yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Dun,
Honestly,
dun,
looking
dun,
at
dun,
the
dun.
draft, I feel like uh probably the team that would make it the farthest was one of these drafts might be either the Water Boys or the Metros.
I'd say the Outlaws even.
The Outlaws, I feel like their push is good, but their team is already solid enough that they didn't really need it.
With the 18th pick in the Season 7 SFL draft. Or the 18th pick, yeah. The Manhattan Thieves select J.J. Locks, guard left end, Harvard. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I forgot about J.J. Locks.
I didn't, but I just didn't think. I thought he was good second round.
I thought he would have been an easy top. For a bit, he was projected to be top 5.
That is true. I mean, he did have a great rookie showcase, but after what the people selected for their positions, you know, the top 5 picks, I thought, okay, maybe they're just gonna wait second rounder to pick up. Going a late first round was not in my projections.
Yeah, picking up JJ Locks is a big shocker there. It's a big pickup also because that helps them with their offensive line, which has been struggling to keep Max Styles safe.
That is true. He has been getting run through. The high school girl.
Now the Miami Vibe are on the clock, and from what I've heard, they already have their pick in. So we'll be go ahead and quickly moving on to their, to my knowledge, the Miami Vibe's pick is in.
Maybe they go do Krypton. Or maybe they get a different quarterback. Who knows? Maybe they're just like, we hate you, Andre Garner. Get the fuck out of here.
Well, Miami kept a lot of their players.
That is true. Oh, wait, they don't have a wide receiver linebacker. They probably go that. They probably go.
To my knowledge, like I said, they aren't losing a lot of players. They weren't really hurting for a lot of players, but they do have their pick made. If they go wide receiver linebacker, which of those wide receiver linebackers do they take?
Which ones are left? Let me scroll down to the linebackers. Can't go in. Terry Bousset! Come on, show me some love. Terry Bousset. Or Shad Lawton. Go say some love. Say what I said, make what I said.
Where is this person at? Let me find it.
Who do you all guys think is going to be the breakout star of these first round games?
Rudy Everett.
You think Rudy Everett?
It could be Rudy
The
Everett.
tight end.
Could be Rudy Everett.
I feel like maybe Alex Stain is going to really show off. lead his team to the playoffs. Like they
Could be
should have done.
Actually, my serious pick would be Nico Jones.
Wide receiver defensive back for the Cobras.
The pick is in, though, for the Miami Vibe.
It's crazy that I want them to select one of the people I want just so I can have a clear choice.
With the 19th pick in the Season 7 SFL draft, the Miami Vibe select Deshaun Wallace, offensive specialist, Ohio State University. So Deshaun Wallace has been picked up. It's another player that kind of went under the radar for a minute. And not the first pick I'd suggest maybe for Miami to get, but they got him anyway.
You don't know what's on there, Paul. You never know.
And the Hawaii Sharks are now on the clock. I thought I heard Chad for a minute. What? Well, regardless, the Hawaii Sharks have the final pick on the first round, which will end the stream tonight. And the rest of the picks will be made here live in the Discord call. And I'm pretty sure they already have their pick.
I was expecting 30th. The 30th overall pick. Skip a couple numbers.
The 20th pick here in the draft that we have. And the Sharks do have the picket. The pick is in for the Sharks.
Who would the Sharks go with? There's tons of options on their board, and they don't really need to fill out a space. They could go wide receiver linebacker because of the recent release of Malcolm Carter III, but they probably will try to re-sign him with anything.
Where is that at now? Where is my mind?
Oh, where, oh, where?
With the 20th pick in the Season 7 SFL draft, the final pick of the first round, the Hawaii Sharks select Duke Krypton, a defensive specialist, University of Kansas.
That's a pretty solid pick. I mean, you know, Hawaii struggled with defense. We saw it against their first game against Manhattan when they got blown out. They just couldn't guard their wide receivers.
So that will include the first round here. Duke Krypton being the final pick, going to the Sharks. And we will see the rest of the draft picks take place today in the SFL Discord page. If you're not part of that, you should go ahead and join that and get ready to check out the rest of the incredible SFL draft picks that'll take place throughout the entirety of rounds 2 and 3. This was a pretty successful, albeit clunky a little bit, draft night, but we got it out of the way. We got that all taken care of, and we hope that you guys enjoyed. And if you want to check out the rest of the draft, because it will be posted in the Discord page, you go ahead and click the Discord link that is right here in the chat. Come on, work me, baby. There we go. Boom, right here in the chat, and you can check out the rest of the draft taking place there. Thank you everybody for watching the stream. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys again streaming SFL in 2 months. Have a good one, guys.